Our story begins in the heart of Wall Street, where a young Bernie Madoff embarked on a journey that would propel him to the heights of the financial world. Born on April 29, 1938, in Queens, New York. He was the son of a plumber and a homemaker, leading a seemingly ordinary life in an extraordinary city. Yet, within this humble upbringing, the makings of a financial genius were quietly taking shape. Madoff's journey began at Far Rockaway High School in Queens, a place where he exhibited the brilliance and determination that would come to define his future. Bernie was not just another student, he was a young man with a grand vision, one that transcended the boundaries of his high school experience. Despite his small circle of friends, those who knew him held a profound admiration for his unwavering ambition. It was during these formative years that Bernie's path intersected with that of Ruth Alpern, his high school sweetheart, whose presence would become an enduring pillar of his life. However, Bernie's identity extended beyond being a diligent student and a budding romantic. Even in his youth, his fascination with numbers and finance already ignited a fire within him. Financial newspapers and magazines became his constant companions, and he voraciously absorbed every morsel of financial wisdom they offered. But Bernie was not confined to the world of digits. He had a deep-seated passion for sports that was impossible to ignore. During his teenage years, he assumed the role of a lifeguard, a testament to his strong swimming skills and unwavering sense of responsibility and dedication. His love for the water became a metaphor for the profound depths of his ambition. Fast forward to 1960, and a momentous decision was made. Armed with his education, charisma, and an insatiable curiosity about finance, Bernie Madoff took a leap of faith. He established his own firm, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities. This was the seed from which his empire would grow, eventually transforming him into one of the most formidable figures in the financial world. But now, let's step into the dark and intricate world of Bernie Madoff's audacious Ponzi scheme, a financial deception that would echo through history as one of the most audacious frauds ever concocted. Madoff's siren call began with a tantalizing promise, jaw-dropping returns, year after year. He dangled before investors something that appeared too tantalizing to resist, a strategy that consistently churned out profits, seemingly defying the laws of finance. So, what made Madoff's pitch so irresistible? It was a combination of factors. Firstly, he operated in an aura of exclusivity. Only an elite few were welcomed into his inner sanctum, cultivating an atmosphere of opulence and prestige. Secondly, Madoff stood as a true titan on the hallowed grounds of Wall Street. His name was not just a mere footnote in financial history, it was a symbol of power, prestige, and seemingly boundless wealth. Investors from every corner of the globe believed that in his presence, they were in the company of a financial oracle, a modern-day alchemist who could turn ordinary investments into pure gold. In the bustling canyons of Wall Street, where fortunes were made and lost in the blink of an eye, Madoff's star burned brighter than most. His firm, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, was more than just a financial institution, it was a beacon of hope for those who sought to multiply their wealth. Madoff's strategy was veiled in enigma. He claimed to employ an enigmatic split-strike conversion technique, an intricate, proprietary method that few could grasp, but many put their faith in. With his magnetic charisma and an uncanny ability to navigate the intricate labyrinth of the stock market, Madoff possessed a Midas touch that seemed to defy the very laws of finance. During the heady days of the late 20th century, as the stock market soared to unprecedented heights, Madoff's legend grew. The scheme operated like a well-oiled machine. Madoff would lure in fresh investors, who, in turn, would bring in even more capital. He'd reward earlier investors with returns, all the while upholding the illusion of unswerving, extraordinary gains. The Wizard of Wall Street, as he came to be known, was not just a nickname, it was a title earned through years of astute decision-making and an almost mystical ability to anticipate market trends. Madoff's reputation extended far beyond the boundaries of Wall Street. He was a household name, a symbol of Wall Street's allure and allure's darker underbelly. He moved in elite circles, rubbing shoulders with the financial elite, political luminaries, and even celebrities, further cementing his status as a financial demigod. Within Madoff's intricate scheme, money moved in a clandestine ballet, an elaborate dance of deception. While investor statements depicted a serene financial landscape, behind the scenes, funds wove their way through a bewildering labyrinth of bank transactions. These transactions painted a veneer of legitimacy, further obscuring the truth. The intricate financial web spanned banks, accounts, and shadowy offshore entities. It was a maze so tangled that even seasoned investigators would be left in awe. As the Ponzi scheme ballooned in size, it ensnared a diverse array of victims, individuals, families, charitable foundations, and even high-profile celebrities. Madoff's Wall Street legend was the adhesive that held this elaborate facade together. But then came the seismic shock, the 2008 financial crisis. As markets quaked and fear gripped the world, some investors began to question the scheme's stability. The cracks in Madoff's facade became glaringly evident. Within these hushed chambers, as regulatory officers meticulously sifted through documents and FBI agents methodically unraveled evidence, a chilling reality began to crystallize. Madoff's meticulously woven empire teetered on the precipice of destruction. The financial world quaked. Headlines screamed in red, and markets teetered on the abyss. Investors, once captivated by Madoff's charm, now braced themselves for the impending reckoning. In a courtroom drama worthy of the silver screen, Bernie Madoff, the puppeteer behind this grand illusion, faced the scales of justice. Investors, their emotions ranging from anger to despair, bore witness to the man who had orchestrated it all. But the tale did not culminate in that courtroom. Confiscated assets and seized properties stood as stark symbols of the colossal wealth Madoff had siphoned away. The aftermath of his scheme left countless lives in financial ruin. Victims found their voices, their words trembling with anger and sorrow. They recounted tales of dreams shattered, savings obliterated, and trust irreparably fractured, an emotional mosaic of human suffering. Legal proceedings unfolded as high-stakes showdowns, with authorities relentlessly pursuing accomplices and waging battles to reclaim stolen fortunes. Bernie Madoff, standing at the center of the storm, entered a plea of guilt. His defense, led by renowned attorney Jessica Reynolds, boasted Jessica's extensive experience in navigating complex financial cases. It was a clash of legal titans that would be etched in history. Madoff's witnesses took the stand, each trying to shed light on the intricate web of deceit. The courtroom tension was palpable, as the intricate details of the scheme were laid bare for all to see. Gradually, the wheels of asset recovery began to turn. Compensation checks offered glimmers of hope to some victims who had lost everything, a small step toward rebuilding shattered lives. Bernie Madoff, once the enigmatic puppet master of an intricate ruse, faced a life behind bars. As the final chapter of this saga was etched in history, a few victims found a semblance of closure, though scars would forever remain.